Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of NeoCab on Nintendo Switch. Give me a bad rating. Screw that bitch. You got a star. 5 stars needed. Let me see some documentation. I don't have 5 stars yet. How about you, Fiona Pock? My idea of a good picture is one that's in focus and a famous person. I have at least that many stars. You don't look tired. Something I could never tell her, or anyone really. Somewhere along the line, it's like we weaponized that word. Fatigue equals failure. Okay, wow, hi again. So, update. Update? You remember, right? Oh, you're going on a first date. You're going on a first date. Exactly, with a guy named... Yes, Lina, you're the sweetest. So, do people still say spill? I know I do. When I've got this all... well, I know I do when I've got all this tea. It was amazing. I was worried that actually meeting him, like in real life, there would be this distance. But we never skipped a beat. It was like vid-chatting, only better. Because I could actually, like, see him. I could see, you know? His imperfections. Ugh, it sounds so cheesy. It sounds real. You're seeing him as an actual human being. Yes, exactly, 100%. And, like, I could tell he felt the same way. He told me I was beautiful. And for, like, the first time ever, I was like, hell yeah, I am. You are. It's just nice to hear it from Dre. Amazing. The rest of the night was magic. Just actual romantic, silly magic. And we were like seeing each other now. Instead of just seeing each other. Like on VidChat is the joke. I see what you did there. Where are you headed now? Actually, I'm going to his place. For a bit, I guess. Okay, you don't seem enthused. Well, he wants to go clubbing. But I'm just so tired. Can't you just go another night? No, I mean, yes, but like, you know, he wants to go tonight. Why? Is something special happening? No. Well, I don't know. Maybe? Like, he didn't actually tell me he wanted to go anywhere. Yearn did. Who's Yearn? Wait, you've never used Yearn? But you have a field grid. What's the point of a field grid without Yearn? Oh my god. Okay, well, Yearn is like a financial advisor, but for desire. It tracks your activity and your emotions and creates a personality profile. Is it a Capra thing? I don't think so, but who knows who owns what anymore? Well, it sounds right up their alley. What does it do with your info? It uses a super robust algorithm taking into account your lifestyle, your choices, your routines, your shopping, and viewing habits. And then it tells you what you want. Or what someone else wants. Wait, so this thing can... tell you what you want for dinner? Yep, and it'll even provide the recipe. Like, okay, it knows I'm dating Dre, and he has Yearn too. So tonight, I want to surprise him. Show up at his place with a bottle of wine, have a quiet night in. Sounds nice. It sounded like a dream. So I asked Yearn if Dre likes surprises. 97% yes. Wow, that's impressive. I know, right? Okay, so you decide to surprise him. Yes, but then I check to see how he feels about a quiet night, right? And it's like 10% positive. But going out dancing, 84% positive. What about what you want? What's your percentage on dancing? It's like 5%, but that's not the point. Listen, I'm so happy in my life right now. I'm practicing gratitude or whatever. I care about myself a lot. And what will make me happy is having a boyfriend who adores me and maybe starting a life with him. Oh, jeez. If that's how you define your happiness, and you never find it. You gotta be happy for yourself and for somebody else. You can't just be happy pleasing somebody else. You don't ever get anything in return. But I digress. And if Urine can make it even a little bit easier, then why is that so bad? I mean, haven't you ever wanted someone like so much? It was a big question, one I had been putting off all week, or all month, or maybe longer. Yeah, there's someone. Who? Why is it green? Savvy. Okay, well, what if you could know exactly how to make Savvy happy, like with total certainty? Hearts are like crazy and weird and unreadable. Like people do things they don't really want all the time. Mixed signals, acting out of fear, it's relationship hell. Numbers are chill. I feel that. At the end of the night, every box came down to 2 numbers, stars and coin. It was something to focus on, even in all the chaos. Wait, were we talking about your night? Wait, we were talking about your night, clubbing. Maybe you're in the right move just for tonight. If you're playing to win, get the odds in your favor. Even if it means sore feet and a hangover. I just think I can play it safe. I just think I can play it safe for a night, even if I'm exhausted. He'll be happy. I'll feel good about the relationship. Safe is smart. And hey, I'm pretty tired too, but here I am, right? At least at the end of your night, you might get some. You never know how things go for you. Huh. Wait. Lina, you should totally use urine on you. We should totally use urine. Yeah, sure. I'm in. Yes, amazing. Fiona tapped away on her dream phone, smiling down at it. Okay, I can see your field grid on the app. Wait, but I didn't... Capernet. It can pick up anything within like 100 feet. You just have to grant it access. Okay, done, fine. I shouldn't have been surprised at how fast it worked. Capernet never misses a beat. Okay, Lina, I've got you. Romero, that's a super pretty name. Thanks. So now you have to ask it something. Like a virtual cootie catcher? No, so now you're in my system like Dre. So I ask a question and it's going to tell me what you want. What do you want to know? What am I looking for? It says, Lina is looking for love. She cherishes excitement and great conversation. A strong communicator who values intimacy, Lina is ready to make a connection with the right person. Well, what do you think? Well, it's... Oh, we're here. I pulled up to Dre's building. It looked a lot like Fiona's, all glass and curves. It had similar tastes. Okay, here goes nothing. Gonna put on my surprise face. He's gonna love it. And if he doesn't, you can blame Urine. Ha, I can't lose. Have a super great night, Lina. Oh, wait. One more thing. Urine says... Lina is popular on Urine. 5 people have looked up Lina Romero this week. Could be time to make your move. Get closer to Lina with Urine Pro. What? Who? Must have more admirers than you think. But... makes Makes sense to me. Have a good night, Lina. I'm glad we got to talk again. Lina left beaming, and I sat in the silence of the car, staring into the pale tea glow of my field grid. I knew who I was looking for. Who was looking for me? Listen up, Neo Cab. Linda's a 5-star kind of lady. Promote her immediately. Back up. Yay. It was well after midnight and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. Pale teal. I had it in me to push on for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. Push on. So to push on, every PAX was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin. Mush on. The show must go on, as they say. Regardless of how you feel. I know how that feels every day. Carlos and Wong, huh? Sure. Driveway blocked. I'll wait for you on the corner instead, thanks. Great, not doing what the PAX wanted could hurt my star rating, but pulling over into an AV zone would risk a stop from the LOPD. Not to mention a ticket that would send me back some serious coin. I could risk the ticket. I drove past the pin a block or so and pulled up to a... Oh, I picked the wrong one. He flashed a grin as soon as he saw me. My stomach flipped. He was kind of handsome. I tried to ignore it. Wow, like really handsome. Why don't the cute packs ever pop up at a good time? Instead, I was seconds away from stress eating the whole bag of super sours in the glove box. Hey, Lina, right? Hey, Lina, right? That's me. Carlos, nice to meet you. I caught his eyes in the rear view. He seemed too happy for this time of night. Maybe not happy exactly, more like normal? It was like spotting a rare bird. I love birds. I see you've been doing this a while. Driving a cab for a few years. You keep your wrist very straight. RSI? It flares up every now and then. Do you have it too? No, but I can spot the signs. So, are you a doctor? I take care of folks. There are some good exercises for the wrist you could try. I could send you some videos. Thanks, not a lot of people seem to care. Yeah, we got good at making our own little bubbles. I'm guessing you folks don't have great insurance. Lots of ice packs and wrist braces. You know how they treat RSI now if you're on the Capra plan, right? They knit the composite weave into the tendons in your wrist. The Capra zoomed in front of me and I felt a twinge below my palm. Like my body was rejecting the very idea of Capra getting into my bones. Putting pins in a broken leg. Or like sewing frayed fabric back together. Keeps everything tidy, stops the inflammation, makes you a little superhuman. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you into a medical lecture. Oh, that's interesting. I'm glad you think so. Maybe I should start a podcast, Tendon Talk. Or Bone Chatter. Blood Gab. Scrub Life. Why am always surprised when I get a nice PAX. So, where are you headed? Well, this guy I know fell off a ladder. It might be a minor injury, might be serious. Won't know until I get there. Sounds painful. Well, from the way he was breathing, it sounded like a bruised rib. So that's why I'm heading over at 2 in the morning. But enough about my problems. It looks like you're having a rough night. Oh, they're both the same color. Honestly, it's been a little rough. Well, tell me. It's been a weird night. My best friend dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know if she's ghosting me or... Sounds like you need a better friend. Bester friend. We've got too much history for that. I get it, just... Stress is the biggest predicator of heart disease, you know. I pulled up to a modest low-rise halo by the glow of fast food signs. Thank you so much. That was super quick. He flashed another smile at me in the rear view. Good luck out there. Hopefully I won't need it, but all the videos on treating ribs are a little vague. Hey, let me ask you, do you think it's better to be in a compression wrap or run the risk of pneumonia? Wait, videos? Yeah, I hacked my way into all the big hospital libraries. How do you think doctors learn this stuff? Medical school? Sure, where they watch videos. Relax, I have a pretty good treatment record. Yeah, it's like I said, I help folks. And folks don't worry about what's hanging on my wall, you know? Anyway, this is me. Great to meet you, Lina. Maybe I'll run into you again. So, my nice handsome Pax was a nice illegal doctor. Doctor, that's what he should call that podcast. I hope to at least help someone tonight. I stretched my legs and heard something rattle on the floorboard. I reached under my seat. A bottle of pills. Zerodol G. I've never heard of it. Zerodol G. Never heard of that. Prescribed by my Dr. Pax to one Jonah Johnson. Cool, super legit, extremely legal. Toss them in the glove box. Toss them in the glove box. Maybe I can return them carless. Not a bad excuse to see him again. Wait, did he leave those behind on purpose? It's not really a man thing. We don't really do that kind of thing. Don't want to be rude, but wish she could have met me where I asked. Went above and beyond, thanks. My rating decreased. But I got 2 5 stars. What are you talking about? I wasn't sure how much sleep I'd be able to get with everything going on, but when my head hit the pillow in Azteca, I went somewhere else. I was back in Cactus Flats, in a room where I used to live, floating above all things I'd owned, all these beautiful little things. Rows and rows of little things, pine cones and seashells. I remembered where I'd gotten each one of them, and the joy I felt was so warm, like light inside my whole body. I was so happy to be home. I kept floating, and then I wasn't in my nice room anymore, and there wasn't anything in the room, and I couldn't breathe. I went for the door, and it didn't open. I screamed and screamed and screamed until all the air was gone, and I knew I was dying. Then I woke up. The as-advertised 24/7 breakfast was okay, but there were pine cones placed around the trays for decoration. I knew it had to have been a coincidence. Of course it was. But the effort to ignore the thoughts that maybe it wasn't just a coincidence, that maybe the hotel was some kind of portal between the dream world and the real world, and then that would mean all I could summon were pine cones, it just kind of killed my appetite. I wonder how many nights you can have. Is there a limit to the nights? My 4th night in Los Ojos. Is this my life now? Making just enough coin to scrape by, never seeing the sun, on an endless search for my friend? I'm starting to feel surreal, like the moment the camera pans through the dark figure laughing in the doorway and you just know, oh, she's doomed. Aslo suggested I track down Savvy's boyfriends, a DJ named Jace and a techie named Charlie. It was a long shot, but maybe one of them took a neocab. Maybe. Is that a juice? It's a juice. Yikes, a little low when I didn't know I'd be able to charge up again. Cost me 132, a bit steep. Fill her up. Fill her up. Just like I'm on Pornhub. Okay, where are we going? You need 5 stars. I don't have 5 stars. Nourish me again, all ye pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. What go? And a whoopie. What the fuck is that? How am I supposed to find this DJ exactly? Let's go there. I don't know. Not like I'm playing this with a guide or something. I'm just clicking on stuff. Aganon looked as gloomy as ever as he dropped into the back seat. Oh, that's right. I was about to ask him about it, but I remembered my last ride with him. Hail the pain worm. Hail Medawupa. Hella Medawupia. Glad to see you again, Aganon. Seriously, how's your night going? To tell you the truth, I'm mostly tired. What's got you so exhausted? I started the Los Ojos chapter of the cult of Medawupian. Did I tell you that already? Well, it's growing fast. A dozen neophytes just this month. I told them each to bring a friend, but I didn't really expect them to. Now their friends are bringing friends. We need a bigger meeting place. That's good though, right? I can barely keep up. What's the hardest part? Where do I begin? Medawupian's message has taken a deep hold in Los Ojos. Oh, that doesn't surprise me. No? I thought there might be too much competition here. What with the current political unrest? The Red X blobs materialized in the streets. I think you mean Riddick Swarm. Yes, no, that's a cult. Although it's just the right kind of weird. You chose the right town. The senior agonizers were either going to send me here or to Trenton. But it is truly here that I belong. Tonight, I am distributing brochures at deadweight gyms. And I have to look at a few new meeting places. Then I have 3 different consultants with acolytes. They're advancing through the ranks so quickly. This one, Todd, he's almost on volume 6 of the Book of Hunger and Hardship. I don't even have volume 6. I'm going to have to ask Agonizer Protesio from Seattle to send it. So the problem is you're too busy? Well, no, not exactly. I didn't know if these teachings would work in Los Ojos. I took a risk. And they did work, and now his voice shrunk to the tiniest peep. I feel good about it. About my time. Speak of this to no one. None of my neophytes must know. When I feel good, I deny the pain worm its sustenance. So, just to get this straight, you feel bad about feeling good, about helping other people feel bad. That's a bit of an oversimplification of my path through Metawopian's great quivering heart. But yes, more or less. Why do you think your cult has been so popular in Los Angeles? I can't take all the credit. Deadweight was already very popular. I had no idea what deadweight was. Deadweight? The gyms where you exercise in total darkness? Ensuring that your inevitable course will be a beautiful offering to the unfeeling void. You've heard of them? No, but I'm not so surprised that's a thing. I was a deadweight trainer in Seattle. It's how I got into Metawopian. A natural progression. Of course. So, it is even worse that I feel this pride. I don't see it that way. I think you did the hard work here, Aganon, not deadweight. Painworm knows the truth. Do you mind if I say something direct? Of course, if you're about to say something that makes me feel bad, thank you in advance. Agnon, what you're talking about is pride, and it feels good. Thus, it does not nourish the painworm. I cannot. Agnon, please. Do you know how many people in the city would love to feel what you're feeling? Like they're on the right track? Like what they're trying to do is working out even better than they hoped? You've got that feeling, and if you try to squash it or pretend it doesn't matter, well, you're just fooling yourself. I see. Are you one of those people? Things are definitely not working out as I thought, no. It doesn't matter, but I'd love to feel what you're feeling. He was quiet. Well, I do feel worse now. So thank you. Oh, you feel worse. I didn't mean to... No, truly, thank you. And I'm sorry you feel you're on the wrong track. Aganon looked out the window as we approached the dark building that looked like it had been a diner at one point. I didn't see too many visitors of old LO between all the shiny new construction. We're here. Perhaps I can use this building as a meeting space. You're invited, of course. Or I can leave a brochure. Thanks, Aganon. The air still had that stale french fry smell. It was kind of nice to see the past peeking out. Nice, and also a little sad. Ah, damn you. I feel the presence of the painworm in this cab. Deactivation risk first warning. You know what? I guess I shouldn't have taken him. He's Mr. Depressing. Just setting up my Neo cab. Lucas. Two first names, can't trust him. I spotted him standing in front of Buzzburger, gawking at the pedestrians like he was in an aquarium. Ugh, tourist. I idled and waited for him to notice me. Hi, are you Lina? I'm Sam. He held out his phone and with his ride request as if showing me important documents. Yep, that's me. First time using a neocab? Oh, jeez, isn't that obvious? You just looked a little starstrucky by everything, that's all. Like a real noob, right? I suppose that's fair. Did he just say noob? Wait, do people still use that word? I haven't heard it since I was a kid. Well, that makes sense, I guess. I really lost track of all the lingo a while. Never mind. That was a little weird. So, where are you visiting from? Visiting? No, I'm coming back home. I suppose I do look like a tourist, though. Maybe a little. Oh, you're just being nice. I bought the shirt from our Capra charging station, okay? In that case, you definitely look like a tourist. Well, I'll take it. It's better than the truth. I've had enough late-night confessionals in my car to know when somebody had a secret they didn't really want to keep. Seems like you have something important you want to get off your chest. Oh, do I have to tell you? I mean, I know I brought it up, but I like talking to you, and yeah, it's kind of an unpleasant thing. Always nice to hear a Pax enjoys my company, even if he was being a little cagey. We can talk about whatever you want. Oh my god, look out. There's no one driving that car. I followed his panic, but it was just a standard Capra cab buzzing towards us. The Capra? Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just never seen one in real life before, and seeing a car speeding towards me without anyone driving it. God, it really freaks me out. I can see that. No, just tell me what's going on. You're right, It's my first night back in Los Ojos in a while. Like 15 years. -5 for good behavior. Or exactly 3,413 very long days. It felt like he was searching for the right words. So much has changed while I was inside. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. But I thought a neocab might be a good place to start. And welcome back, I guess. He gave a sharp inhale like I'd hit him. Sorry, I didn't know what to say. No, it's just... I don't think most people will be as generous as you when I tell them. Never a dull moment here at Neocab. 10 years. So in that case, let's just think of you as a time traveler. In the world's worst time machine. Sounds good to me. Is there anything you want to know about? Oh, that right there. How'd they get my face? Storefronts lit up with custom window displays as we passed by. The mannequins in dresses imported my face, and the ones in utility pants pulled in Sam's pic from his neocab profile. Yeah, as long as you have a pic on some API somewhere, we're all the models now. Alright, I think that's enough of an update for one night. Missing the old days? A little bit, yeah. But it's more that I'm finally starting to see things I recognize around here. The city streaming by couldn't have been less familiar to me. The towering skyline, the neon signs fighting for the attention of an empty street. Sam's face had gone soft and dreamy, like he was seeing old friends. Okay. I had a list of stuff I was going to do as soon as I got out. Get a proper haircut, and some clothes that weren't orange. And now, the thing I've been picturing the most, walking through her door again for dessert. Is that where we're headed? That's right. I have some cookies to bake. Wait, did I hear him right? Were you a baker before you were arrested? I wish. I was only an amateur. We're headed to my Aunt Cassie's house, though she's not really my aunt. She's just someone special who taught me everything I know. Everyone has to have a thing in the prison, you know? the skill you bring to the table so the guys respect you. I don't know how to fix cars, I had pretty much zero connections. I can't draw to save my life, so no one wanted my stick figures as a tattoo. You're saying you won over a group of convicts with cookies? I know, world's lamest inmate, but it was all I could do, believe me. A lot of the guys had never baked anything before. Been baked, but never baked. That was my regular joke. Not bad. Well, I only had 10 years to think it up. He reached into his jacket pocket and wrapped a perfectly golden cookie. Here, I baked a few this morning to show her how she saved me even when I was inside. I want you to have one. I could see the chocolate chips were dark and just melted enough. The edges looked crisp and the middle looked soft and buttery. Heaven. I ate it without a second thought. It was chewy and delicious. Oh my god. Do you like it? It's just like cookie nirvana. Oh, take a left. I walked down the street so many times, either looking for trouble or trying to get out of some. But it's going to be different now. Cassie's Cookies. What do you think of that name? Seems pretty perfect to me. Good, that's a relief. Honestly, the shop is kind of the only thing I have to look forward to right now. His voice buzzed with energy. That and seeing Aunt Cassie. We're almost there. How do I look? I could see in my navigator that we were close to the address, but I wasn't sure this particular part of Los Ojos had stayed the same all these years. You look great. You're really nice, you know that? Not a lot of people would be so kind to someone like me. Wait, is this Beaumont Drive? It is. I pulled up to a glow, not the charming porch light of some kind old woman's house, but the neon glare of a Capra charging station. It was right here. What's going on? No, this can't be. I'm so sorry. The whole Outer Lands is condos now? God, it's like a yuppie fever dream. What happened? I'm not sure. Progress isn't the party line, I think. He repeated my word like it was the first time he'd heard of it. Progress. It's gone. She's gone. Do you have her number or anything? I don't even know her last name. God, I must look so pathetic to you. Don't worry about that. Sam kept silent except for loud, shaky breaths. I could feel him willing himself not to not cry. The tension was making my stomach hurt. Take all the time you need. I could hear him unwrapping more cookies in the back seat. You know what? I need to stop kidding myself. I know where you can take me. The Grackle. Shitty bar, you know it? I don't, but... sounds like it's not the nicest place. Oh, don't worry, I'll fit in. That was what I was worried about. I started up the engine and rolled out of the neighborhood with all its ghosts. It's not a drink I'm after, believe me. Been sober going on 11 years now. But I know there will be at least a few familiar faces sitting at the bar. And if Deb still owns the place, she might even let me crash on the break room sofa. Grackle was closed. It made sense that it had been his regular haunt, and I doubted he was the first person to head there after a stint in prison. It's probably not my place to say it, but I still think Cassie's Cookies is a good idea. All the bakeries in LO are so trendy now. Flavor foam, savory donuts. There's something refreshing about a chocolate chip cookie. Something classic. Well, as a time traveler, I have to say, classic sounds a lot like old. The dive bar loomed in our sight before I could respond. A few gnarly motorcycles and Mario-looking characters loitered out front. With his choir bar haircut and pristine jeans, Sam definitely had a rough road ahead. Look, I hate to ask you this, but I wasn't planning on having to pay for a place to sleep tonight. Aunt Cassie had one of those industrial mixers that I was going to use for bakery, or for mixing. I'd had to buy one, but banks don't usually give out loans, thanks cons, you know? What do you need? It's too much, I'm sorry. Well, I don't have a lot spare, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I hate putting you in the position. Yeah, you've been so kind to me. Don't mention it. I wish you'd have a better night. Well, believe me, even with how things ended up, this is the best night I've had in a long time. It's okay, I understand. Thanks for your help anyway. As he hopped out in the night, I hope that there weren't any more bad surprises waiting for him. But in this town, I knew that was too much to hope for, even for a guy who just wanted to bake chocolate chip cookies. I knew I couldn't spare any coin, but I felt terrible for not helping him anyway. Welcome back to the world, Sam. I mean, I don't have any money either. 3 stars. The app's hard to use. Couldn't figure out how to tip the driver. God, not now. I'd seen LPD officers in the news before, cold black screens where their faces should be. Pulled over, hands on the wheel, eyes up, deep breaths. We've had some compelling reports about neocabs on the road tonight. What have I done wrong? One moment, Miss Romero. I turned away, but I could hear him speaking in a hushed tone. On every channel, this one must have pissed off the wrong people. We'll get the word out. How much was this going to cost me? No, it couldn't be her. His visor. I sat up straighter, tried to keep my expression blank. Tried to hide everything with the slightest hint of recognition. It didn't matter. There she was, her face on every screen, bathing the city in a blood-red glow. Savvy. What have you done? Ma'am? Anything else, officer? You were in a hurry to get somewhere. You're in a hurry to get somewhere, aren't you? Well, aren't we all? Just watch your speed out there. You're not a capra. And look, I'm legally obligated to ask you this. Have you seen the individual pasted in this bulletin? No, sir. I didn't trust my voice not to shake. Oh, I shook my head. Yeah, why would a neocabbie even know a capra employee? She must have been pretty high up on the food chain, too. Don't put a citywide APB for road janitors, do they? Guess not. Well, report any sightings of this criminal right away. That'll be all. Drive safely, ma'am. Savvy was wanted, and I just lied to the LOPD. What had he meant by capra employee? The way she was working for them, right? This couldn't be happening. Somewhere in the city was Savvy's apartment, with the extra room all set up for me, and the bricks of sage incense squirreled away in every closet. Would I ever see that place? Would I ever see her again? A message from Liam. Hey Lina, it's Liam. Hi Liam. How are things going on your end? Summer training. Oh, I'll just say not bad. Cool, glad to hear. Don't forget to make time to see the sights. Yeah? The reason I'm texting you is I just met pretty much the coolest person. A quantum witch. Oh, I know her. I know her, I gave her a ride. Yeah, what are the odds? I think that's more for Ona to say. Right? We've been talking all night about random things that aren't really random and the difference between impossible and probable, and also zombie cats. Anyway, Una says hi. Gonna go check out this spot, Ramageddon now. Have a good one. Stay cool, Liam. Una. Now, there was a match made in quantum heaven. I had no idea how I could help fix a timeline. I just want to fix my own life at the moment. At least I was making a name for myself in this town, one quantum witch at a time. It was well after midnight, and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. Blue. I had to be pushed for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. Smush on. Decided to push on. Every PAX was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin. Classburg. When I arrived, Klaus was waiting with someone on the pavement. He gave me a blank nod and extinguished his cigarette on the streetlight. Very cool, so effective. Yeah, very cool. Good evening. Hello. Were those German accents? I used to keep track of how many different accents I'd hear in the night. I hadn't heard German in ages. Okay, hold on. Apparently somebody's complaining about the music. Sorry, I don't control this stuff. Hey there, how are you two? Are those German accents I hear? Yes. They put their hands on their knees. They weren't talking. Were they waiting for me to say something? German, huh? I used to date someone from Frankfurt. Or, you know, it might have been Berlin. We were supposed to go visit, but we never did. Same old story. You are a robot, yes? No. You must tell us if you are a machine. That is the law. Why do you think I'm a robot? Well, we understand that the American taxi companies are putting in, what is the word? Robot drivers? Yes, robot drivers in self-driving taxis. They still did not drive the car. Oh no, it is for appearances. Having a robot in the car is more comfortable for the customer, you know. More friendly. It has personality. Yes, and more exciting. Self-driving cars are much more efficient, but you cannot carry out a conversation in the car. Well, you could with the car's computer, but it would be a disembodied voice. No good, sterile and unfriendly. Yes, so we hear that the companies are putting robots in taxis. A pilot program. Do we understand correctly? I've never heard of anything like that. We read it in... Oh, what's it called? Eric Zambada? Yes. It's one of his projects. I don't know who that is. Oh, you must. He's the famous American entrepreneur. Very famous. So my friend and I are having this discussion. We think you are one of these robots. Do I act like a robot to you? Very much so. You recognize that Colossus' accent was German, and so you told us what you know about Germany. You initiated a helpful and informative conversation based on available data. You demonstrated basic pattern recognition. Oh, I guess that's technically true. Well, I'm not a robot. Seriously? You claim to be human? Then you will not object to proving it? The Higgs Gary. Yes, the Higgs Gary. It is a verbal test. Simply a few questions. Revealing questions. What's a Higgs Gary? You are quite serious? It is the foremost assessment tool to distinguish between artificial and human intelligence. No artificial intelligence has ever passed Higgs Gary. The Higgs Gary tests humanity, not knowledge. A robot intelligence can recite all of human knowledge, but that does not mean it is human. A human is messy, emotional, and complicated, beautiful. A robot is optimized and efficient. It is what a human can never be. No. Let us begin. This felt like a test from the universe to keep my cool, one that would probably fail. Wait a sec. Your aunt makes a racist comment at your birthday party. I'm mortified. You meet your favorite artist. You tell him his earlier work is much better than what he produces now. Why did you do that? My favorite artist wouldn't be a man. That doesn't affect the test. Just answer the question, please. It's good to be honest. A homeless man picks your pocket. I'll call the police. You have a young son. He asks to see your breasts. I would politely but firmly explain the concept of boundaries. Your pet pig eats your friend's best dress. She wants to watch you discipline it. I would discipline the pig in my own time and in my own way. After intercourse, your husband tells you he would kill a man to protect you. He tells you that he has already killed a dog. He tells you that he killed the dog 3 hours ago. He tells you that you knew this dog. My husband clearly needs help. We work on his problems together. Your best friend has an affair with your son. They ask you to pay for the abortion. It's not fair to put that responsibility on me. Your father sends you worms in the mail. One of the worms still clings to life. Sends you worms in the mail. Save the worm. Well, that's the end of the test. And perfect timing, too. We arrived at the club in Liberty Heights, the Haunt. It was hard to say whether the decor was ghost-themed or just black. Well? Well, what? How did I do in the test? Is that important? We really do have to go. Oh, whatever. It's fine. Oh, okay. You made me take testing. You want to tell me how I did? What do you think? To be honest, I'm finding it quite hard to be certain. Yes, me as well. Where had it gone wrong in my life that people weren't even sure whether I was human? Human, I'm human. Either she is an incredible robot, or below average human, yes. But it is impossible to be sure. Alright, you've had your fun, okay? We should err on the side of her being a robot. Agreed. Your test is absurd. There were definitely moments that made me wish I were a robot. Not someone just really trying to not lose it in front of her packs. Do we have to pay the fare even though we've determined that you are a robot? Yes. She doesn't deny being a robot. Yes, I noted that as well. There was a line for the haunt stretching right around the block. Claus and Marek disappeared to join it. I never get what makes people wait in lines for that long of a I never get what makes people wait in lines that long for a drink. But what do I know? I'm just a robot. Ah, perfect driver, a marvel of modern engineering. Ah, so weird. You message from Carlos. Hey, not sure if you remember me, Carlos. Think we might have made plans to host a medical podcast together? Maybe a weird question, but just something. But wondering if I left something in your car on accident. Small bottle of pills? Yeah, I got them. Ah, amazing. You're a lifesaver. Maybe literally. Yes, are they that important? Not for me to say. Patient confidentiality. Oh. Yeah, obviously. Afraid I had to ask a favor. I'm stuck at the clinic with patients all day. Could you drop the pills here? Sure, yeah, sure. That's amazing, thank you. The clinic's in the corner of Frontera. I'll drop you a pin. But basically, if you hit the border, you've gone too far. Oh, by the way, noticed yesterday you wear a field grid. Remind me to ask you about that when you get here. Got something you might be interested in. Thanks. 'We're in the bed no matter what, huh? I hated giving my money to Capra. It's literally sleeping with the enemy, and in a weird human beehive at that. Still, the other day was one of the best sleeps I'd had in Los Ojos. Of course, there would always be a place in my heart for Luis's mattress. The kiosk directed me to elevator 2, capsule 330. I settled into the capsule. Within seconds, the Athena voice rang in my ears. Good evening, Lina. What? I didn't remember going to sleep at all. The screen claimed I'd been down for 7 hours. What did they do to me? I feel rested, if a bit uneasy. I slipped back to my car, more than a little ashamed. Five nights since my best friend became a fugitive and left me to fend for myself in Automation City. But the city felt different tonight. I couldn't put my finger on it. There was this energy in the air. A tension. Static buildup. Stuck in the protest madness. Can I get a rescue? Ah, the radix action. As those weird warnings made sense now. My phone pinged again. What was going on? Message from unknown. Lina. It's Savvy. You okay? Oh my god. Bunny, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to find a safe way to text. Need your help. Oh my god, it's amazing to talk to you. Where are you? It's really complicated right now. Need help. Whose phone are you on? Can't say right now. Something feels off. Trust me, it's me. I had to trash my old phone. Can't risk using the camera or would send you a pic. But seriously, who the fuck else calls you? Calls you I Bunny, lol. I just need to make sure. It's been a weird week. Literally ask me anything. Which break at my 19th birthday? Oh my god, you're so paranoid. I broke your favorite mug. It was shaped like an avocado. Okay, maybe it's you. When we were 17, a gang of stupid rich boys yelled at you from their gross white pedo van. Called you a bitch, slut, dyke, etc. You came to me crying and you wanted to move or whatever, and I said, fuck that, we teach them a lesson. So your girl tracked them down and found their bullshit man cave frat house. Are you convinced yet? Yeah, kinda. I don't even know if that stuff is true. LOL. We found our van parked out back and came fucking locked and loaded. You with your glitter bomb, me with my spray paint. That van looked way better with this new paint job. Trust fund maggots, lol. We fucked that shit up. We're lucky they didn't see us. Well, they're lucky you didn't let me slash their tires. I was so ready, but you were there to stop me from going too crazy. I kind of regret it now. They deserved it. You're the best. I'll see you, Sadie. Finally, okay. This is super urgent. Actually, are you in your car? My friend needs a neocab now. The Sophie's protest is a fucking mess. Everyone within 5 blocks is getting gassed. Open your app. Do you see Jace? He needs to get out. That's your boyfriend, right? Right. Lina, please just get him now. We can meet up after, soon. Can't promise anything. You can do it. You're my favorite. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching a neocab on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.